I'm currently living in the United Kingdom in an area called Peterborough.
So how do you feel here in Karbala?
I feel amazing. It's one of the best places in the world.
Yeah.
Currently, heaven on earth. So honestly, really amazing.
Have you been in Iraq before?
I've only been once before, yeah, about 5 years ago.
Have you noticed any difference?
Yeah, the amount of people is completely different. When I came, you could walk on the streets. You can't walk on the streets anymore, but it's amazing that so many people come from around the world to visit Imam Hussein, to the extent that there's millions of people all around Karbala, and it's honestly amazing. It's very different.
How do you evaluate the city?
How do I evaluate the city? I think it's honestly one of the most amazing cities on earth, not only because of the history of Imam Hussein, but just everything that the people show you, to the kindness that everybody shows you here, and it's all because of the love of Imam Hussein. And it's honestly miraculous that there's a place in the world where you can go and sleep and eat and everything for free. So it's honestly an amazing city.
So do you think this occasion will develop relationships with other communities?
I really hope so, because that's what Imam Hussein stood for. He stood for all of us. He stood for social justice and for all sorts of things, and one of the main things was to improve the situation of the time. So I hope the fact that he gave his life and the life of all of his family translates to the world community at large, so that people can return to the ways of justice and kindness more than anything else.
Will you invite your friends to attend this occasion?
Definitely. It's one of the best places. It's one of the, he's the ark of salvation. And if anybody has any needs or if they have any troubles, then I would definitely tell them to come here, because this is where your du'as come true.
So what's your countrymen think about Iraq and Iraqis?
Unfortunately, I live in the UK, which means that they don't hold the best view of Iraq. When I was telling people, they were like, oh, is it safe? And I only wish they could see even an ounce of the amount of generosity and miracles that happen here. If you go to the UK, you can't just get food for 3 days and somewhere to sleep for 3 days and feel completely safe to walk so many kilometers at 3 in the morning. That's a miracle. I only wish that they could come here and see that this place is a million times better than what they could have ever imagined. But the media don't stream it enough in the UK anyway, so I really hope. I think the West are trying to hide it, to be honest with you, because the message of Imam Hussein threatens them, because it's going to bring peace and justice and love to the world. And unfortunately, that's not what everyone wants. But I really hope and pray that your channel goes so far that people see the miracles that happen in this land, no matter where they are in the world.
So do you feel safe in Karbala?
Sorry?
Do you feel safe in Karbala?
100%. When I was doing the walk, I was walking at 3 in the morning, and I felt completely safe. I don't think there's anybody anywhere else in the world where a woman can walk alone at 3 in the morning and feel so safe.
Even safer than England?
Much safer than England. Much safer.
Okay. What will you tell your friends about this occasion when you go back to your country?
I'm going to tell them about the generosity that I felt, the safeness that I felt. I'm going to tell them about the spiritual upliftment that I felt. And more than anything, I'm going to tell them why Imam Hussein, sacrificed everything he did. And the fact that we're all here today enjoying this wonderful religion is only because of him and his family.
Okay. So do you think that there are another gathering similar to this millennial gathering?
Not that I'm aware of. From what I know, this is the largest peaceful gathering on the planet Earth. Where else do you see millions of people flocking for a peaceful gathering and seeing so much love? I don't, not that I know of.
So what is the motivation that makes you visit Imam Hussein?
It's all about the love of Imam Hussein. We don't, even as Shia Muslims, we don't commemorate the Arba'een of any other person, do we? But we all commemorate the Arba'een of Imam Hussein. We come from far and wide, we leave our families and our children, and it's all because of the love of Imam Hussein and his sacrifice.
So what is your message to the whole world about this occasion?
My message to the world would be, come, experience it for yourself, see how safe and wonderful and kind everybody is here. Gain the knowledge that you can in the city about Imam Hussein and everything that he went through, and ask all your du'as and just watch them come true.
A message for the Iraqis?
To the Iraqis, I would say thank you so much for making me feel so safe, for giving me so much food and water, for keeping me so safe when, you know, even in the nights, for giving me everything that I need whenever I need it, and always being so generous to all of us who've come from everywhere in the world.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so
Can we
much.
say